they've just watched their slideshow. Every image, every moment, every piece of their story. For a second, they just sit there, smiling, sometimes quiet, sometimes emotional, because what they just saw wasn't just photographs. It was their life reflected to them. And now, this is where your role begins. The next part isn't about picking pictures. It's about helping them see. Because people miss things. They miss the way he looks at her when she's not paying attention. They miss the way she lights up just being close to her child. They miss the quiet moments of the in-between moments. The ones that don't ask for attention, but mean everything. And this is your chance to slow them down, to guide them, to show them the beauty they didn't even realize was there. But before you ever ask them to choose a single image, you ask them something simple. Where will this live? Where will this hang in your home? Will it be somewhere you pass every day? Somewhere it becomes a part of your life? A place where you catch it out of the corner of your eye while you're going about your day? Or somewhere your friends and family will see it, where it becomes a part of your story you share? And if they're not sure, you don't move on. You help them think about it. Because most families, they place their portraits in the heart of their home. Living rooms, family rooms, stairwells, entryways, foyers, the place where life happens. So you gently guide them there. Do you see it in one of those places? And when they answer, you go deeper. If it were hanging there, where would you notice it most? Because the moment they can see it on their wall, in their home, everything changes. Now it's not just a photo, it belongs to them. And then you begin. Not by asking what they like, but by leading. You choose one of your favorites, and tell them why. You talk about the way their eyes meet, the way the smile isn't forced, it's real, the way their child leans into them without even thinking, the way everything came together, the outfit, the light, the moment, like it was meant to be remembered. Because you're not just showing an image, you're teaching them how to see it. And then you place two images side by side, and you ask gently, which one feels like them? Which one pulls at your heart a little more? What do you see in them when you look at this? And something shifts. They stop looking at poses and start seeing people. They start noticing things, the connection, the joy, the tenderness. And sometimes someone in the room speaks, a spouse, a parent, and they say what they see. And in this moment, it's no longer about the photograph at all. It's about them. You gather the favorites, piece by piece, not rushing, not overwhelming, just guiding. And then you take them somewhere else, not in the room, but forward. You let them see their little ones years from now, growing up, changing. You let them see their marriage years down the road, looking back at this exact moment. You let them feel the truth. Life isn't made of big moments. It's made of these, the quiet ones, the still ones, the ones we don't realize we'll miss until they're gone. And then you bring them back, right here, right now, and you ask, which one tells your story? Which one will hang in that space, that living room, that hallway, and remind you of who you are, of who you loved, of what this moment was meant to be? And when they find it, they know You can feel it. And in that quiet moment, you ask one last question. How does it make you feel? And you listen, because that feeling, that's the sale. Everything after that is just choosing how they want to live with it.